What a great opening. Spectrobes Origins. Alright. We're immediately swapping out to the other nunchuck. Spectrobes Origins is a game I have a very fond history with. This game... hold on. Let's try that. This game came out in 2009. I was 6 years old when this game came out. And I actually didn't check. I do have a save file open. Perfect. I'm going to play this game very thoroughly. This is going to be my main playthrough of this game. But let me assure you right now, there are going to be more. I have a lot of runs planned. A number of challenge runs that I will kind of discuss more just generally throughout the playthrough. I just love this game so much, and I want to be able to share that. I'm actually gonna pause for a second and look up the codes to get the two guys because I want to do that. I genuinely have no idea if I did it right, but I'm doing what the internet told me. This game, I think, something extremely symbolic of the importance of this game is my username, ZeniPyra, is just a Spectrobe. That's just one of the guys in this game. And he's going to be on the team. You can bet on that. But we've got some story to get through first. I really hope that my microphone picks up on it because my capture card, I don't know how to get the sound through to my PC. So I just have headphones that... Those are the four high crawl. Our two main characters.
Sir, with all due respect, that's a remote, low-priority sector.
Yes, you'd think so. But I've just been informed that we've detected a suspicious magnetic anomaly there. Might be a coincidence, might have nothing to do with the crawl, but I'm not taking any chances. We're on it!
Right away, sir.
Sir, that anomaly in Sector W, it's at a dangerous level. I have to call back Rowan and...
That won't be necessary.
But sir...
It's evidence. We have to find out what it's evidence of.
There's Komainu.
They're the best. You just concentrate on your job, all right?
We love Komainu in this household.
Komainu, you little glutton. You sure do love attention, don't you?
Okay, coming on Sector W now.
What's the W for? Whole lot of nothing? Commander must have got some bad intel.
Won't hear me complaining.
Whoa, what's going on? Gina, what is it?
I don't know. Everything went haywire as soon as we... Huh? The ship's getting sucked into that portal!
What? Any idea where we are?
Nowhere in the
Earth.
Hero system, that's for sure.
Not to be
I've
Terra.
seen that planet before. Have you?
Nope. Anyway, everything seems intact. Let's get back to headquarters. It's Macaroni Night at the
Macaroni
commissary.
Night!
Roland
We
Focus.
love Macaroni Night!
There's no data on this system. Hero could be in any direction. This would be a really good time for a helpful suggestion.
You're the navigator. Navigate!
We need a reference point, Roland. Get me one of those and I'll get you home.
So we're lost? I mean, come on, Gina. You're not just messing with me, are you?
I wish. No, this is the real deal. Lost in space.
Oh, super.
There's gotta be something we can can do.
Well, like Mom always told me, never be too proud to ask for directions.
Brilliant, except for one little detail. We're completely alone, Rollin. There's no one else here.
Here, maybe. But what about there?
Actually, there does seem to be some sort of noise. Could be chatter.
Hello? Anyone there? This is an urgent message from Witera. Please help. We're under attack by a massive army of Thrall.
Crawl!
We survivors are terribly outnumbered. We've taken refuge in the old ruins. Please, if you hear this, send help immediately.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, better get down there and try to help them, or we'll be asking the crawl for directions.
Hey, I've locked in on the signal source. Okay, let's move.
Roger that.
This is not the first game in the Spectrobes franchise. There is, I think, a lot of allusions we saw in that opening cutscene to previously established lore. Fun fact, I know none of it. This is the third game in the series. I never played the first two. I've played this game dozens of times. Probably somewhere around the 20 mark. Never bothered to play the other ones. The other two are DS games and are very different, but
Huh, that's weird. Place looks perfectly fine.
And that signal definitely originated from right around here somewhere.
Hey, what's going on? What's up with you? Komainu, get back here! Whoa. Crawl!
That signal's gotta be coming from inside there. Come on, let's go.
On it! Let's do this! Okie kazay! Huh? Wait a minute. What's wrong with this thing?
Any time now, Rollin.
I don't understand it. My Prismod, it's not
my
responding.
Prismod.
I can't summon any Spectrobes.
Yeah, very funny. Look, don't mess with me, Rollin. Just do your thing and let's move.
Gina, I swear, I'm not fooling around. It's not working.
What? Did you break it or something?
No, I don't know.
Oh no, Rollin, look! Komainu!
Bad Komainu, bad boy, get back here, you hear me?
alright, this is where I gotta start voicing characters. Hey, wait, get back here. What's up with Komainu? There's only one. Alright, Gina's got that voice. There's only one way to find out. Let's get down there, quick. I don't have enough confidence in my girl voice. Hey, a hill. We can get down this way. Oh, this is great. My nunchuck's not working. Jesus. Alright, so, you know, we're really doing well here. That noise is what happens when I press Z, which is the button to switch Spectrobes. I've only got one Spectrobe in my thing right now. What should we do, Rylan? This place is swarming with Crawl, but we need to get to the entrance of those ruins. Actually, you know what? Rollins getting the girl voice. This is bad. I mean, we don't really have any way to fight them right now. Then we'll have to evade their attacks and run really, really fast. This bit is probably only going to last for this episode because I'm going to forget about it immediately. Look at these bozos. Out of my way. Me, I'm going to the Sanctum Ruins. Who up ruining they Sanctum right now? There's Radice. I need someone to say his name because I don't remember how it's pronounced.
Can it be? So young and yet a Spectrobe distress call.
I don't think I'm right now realizing I don't think they say this guy's name in a cutscene for the whole game. My name is Radice, and who might you be? You are not of this star system, that much I can tell. Remember the Nano Planetary Patrol, I'm Gina. And I'm Roland. So that was your distress call we picked up? Yes, indeed. Our village was attacked by the Crawl. We sought refuge here in Sanctum Ruins. Who up ruining they Sanctum right now? Those poor people. Roland, let's go talk to them, see what we can find out. Right. I love the A button. The A button is a multi-purpose action button that can be used to talk to people, pick up objects, and more. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you pick up objects in this game, but you do. The icon in the upper right corner shows what action you can perform. I had a stroke reading that, I'm sorry. I couldn't. Mentally, that was too much for me. He's devastated. Our planet's called Butera. So you two come from some distant planet far from our Kaio system? The Crawl attack our planet every few decades or so, but no one knows why. Each time, countless lives have been lost, and it looks like it's happening all over again. That's a bummer, dude. God, okay. I don't know if this is the Wii remote or the nunchuck. Also, you can pet your guys. Can I open? I can't. Those monsters destroyed our village right before our eyes. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you out. And I mean anything. I heard Wutera once had a Spectrobe master who battled the Crawl, but that was long ago. Whoever he was, I wish he could have been here to protect us from the Crawl when the Crawl attacked the village. Now do you understand our predicament? I already forgot the voice I gave him. Young Spectrobe Master, will you not save us from this most certain doom? We will. We're goated. I'd like to help, but I can't so many Spectrobes right now. Is that so? Well, you need not worry about that. Come right this way. The Cosmo Link, baby!
What's that?
An ancient tool handed down through generations. It's called a Cosmolink.
Cosmolink?
In the Kaio system, which is where you currently are, this is the one essential tool of the Spectrobes Master.
We love the Kaio system.
Control it, and you have the
Nana
ability to
Hero?
control all
We
the
don't fuck with them.
Spectrobes in our system.
Kaio? That's what's up.
However, two conditions apply. You see, even for an accomplished young man like you, mastering the Cosmolink is not simple. First, prove yourself in the Chamber of Ordeals.
Do I hear a tutorial?
Next,
Let's
choose a
go.
co-master. And why is that? The Cosmolink's unique power lies in the deep bond of trust that exists between two mind souls.
I believe.
Bond of trust. Mind souls?
Forgive me. I forget that you're not from here. Let me explain. You'll need to choose a
I believe the reason they did this is because you couldn't play as Gina in the previous games.
I'm not being presumptuous, but don't you already have such a partner?
So this was just how they were like, yeah, you can play as Gina in this game. I'll probably play as Gina in this playthrough. I've really only ever played as Roland. Whoa. Who up ordealing they chamber right now? You can change which Spectrobe you bring with you and change your equipment using the Cosmo Link. Press the plus button on the remote to open the Cosmo menu. Alright, let's take a quick look here. Okay. Things are going well. So, we've got some things to go over here. Number one, here's our dudes. You know them. You love them. Our lineup. Currently, we got good old Komainu. He's got no attacks. But Myarex, I can't say I love Myarex. but it's a good Spectrobe. And then Spiken, listen, Spiken's a little overhyped in the community. I'm not the biggest Spiken fan. He's great, he's awesome. I don't think he's poster child material. You know? He's got the Spike Strike, which I have to admit is insanely goated. But these two, not my two favorite. Good starters though. I like them. Equipment. We're gonna get all the equipment in this run. There's 5 types. We'll go over this more later on. I typically use swords because they just have kind of the fastest playstyle. I might use axes occasionally for enemies that have like there's a mechanic in this game where sometimes you just hit an enemy and you'll bounce off them unless you're using an axe. And then kind of towards the end, it just kind of ends up being a blaster that you'll be using. Shields we won't be looking at for like until we're like halfway done the game. And then items, they have to explain this at some point. That'll be explained in a minute. The mission, I just like this. I just like this because you get a map. I think this is the only way you can see the map in this game. And it's really just honestly fun to see the 2D topographical map of this game. This is where our fossils will be. We have just kind of our guys, dudes, if you will, friends. There's a good number of weapons in this game. 49. But that's like including 3 or 4 shields. We don't have any rice balls yet. Spoilers, rice balls. Minerals, we'll get into more later. I should probably stop going on about stuff that will just be explained later. Can I make this louder?
Anytime now, Rollin.
Alright. I just want to make that louder so hopefully you can hear better. We definitely want subtitles on. I didn't know you could change the brightness in this game. That's crazy. I don't think, really ever looked at the controls for this game. Or, not the controls, but the system settings. Anyway. I'm rambling. There are some... here's a depiction of the Myrex. Is it spiking on this side? Nope, still Myrex. Let's get into the ordeals chamber and I'll actually like get into fighting and we can get a little taste of this game. It's time to learn how to battle. Once the crawl appear, a battle Spectrobe will automatically be summoned. You'll battle alongside your Spectrobe. This is one of, I think, the best features about this game, is that you are not controlling a monster to, you know, beat up other monsters. You're out here with a sword. You're fighting people too. You are significantly weaker than your Spectrobe. However, you're not useless, and I really enjoy that. Once the Spectrobe runs out of HP, the next will be summoned. Run out of Spectrobes, and you'll take more damage than normal, so be careful. That's also a cool component. That even if you lose all your Spectrobes, you're kind of screwed, but not hopeless. Let's start the battle training with how to use your weapon. Press the A button to attack with the weapon you have equipped. The blue cursor shows the enemy you're targeting. Go ahead and attack with your sword. There's also combos you can set up with your weapon and your Spectrobe. We'll go over that in a second. Sorry, I kind of skipped some. Swing the remote vertically to give the command to give the Spectrobe the go command. It will attack the enemy with the blue cursor on it. Swing the remote horizontally, give the Spectrobe the come back command. Return it to your side. Go ahead and give the go command. So you'll see it's doing my RX here is doing like 4 times what I was doing. Now let's go over more advanced way to string together attacks with your Spectrobe. Here's what I was talking about. Some weapons will knock enemies into the air. When they are in the air, give the go command, and the Spectrobe will do their strong attack. The weapon you're using now will knock the crawl in the air after the third strike. Go ahead and hit the crawl into the air, and immediately give the Spectrobe the go command. Look at him go. Great teamwork. Combination attacks like this are different for each Spectro. Furthermore, at certain levels, your Spectro strong attacks will level up and become even stronger. What does this mean, actually? I wonder if that's referring to the, like, abilities or evolutions. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, let's ready for more advanced technique. Let's go for locked-on techniques. Hold down the C button and point the wheel remote at the screen. Align the cursor on a crawl and press the A button to lock on it. Give the go command and Spectre will attack the enemy or locked on to. Lock on or crawl and give your Spectre the go command. This will also typically activate the strong attack, as you see here. Oh, please, cursor, work with me. It depends on the Spectrobe, though. See? Piece of cake, huh? Let's go over here. Switch between Spectrobes during a battle. At any time during battle, hold down the Z button and then press left right on the control pad to select the Spectre icon. Select the one you wish to summon and release the Z button to summon it. Go ahead and switch Spectrobes. So let's go on over to Spike in here. Now, these are things you just learned to defeat the troll here. Remember, practice makes perfect. So this... I will kind of get more into explaining shit as it comes up. It's kind of hard to pick a spot to start here. Alright, we finished the battle tutorial. That's a classic. Whenever you win a battle, you just gotta hit that gamer spin. Well done, my young Spectro Master. You have mastered the Cosmolink. Now, please defeat those crawl outside, but time is of the essence. I'm turning my fan back on. It's hot as shit in my room. I'm sorry if there's some background noise, but I am cooking in here. I fear Sanctum Ruins will not withstand their onslaught much longer. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Come on, Ron, we have work to do. Now you're talking, Gina. Ikaze! Alright. Someone gives us rice balls. Please wait. Fuck, what was the villager voice? I wish you could do more, but please take this. It was frat boy. Rice ball. Let's go. Who up rice and they ball? That's no ordinary rice ball. Restores HP. Make sure to eat it when your HP starts running low. Don't wait till it's too late. Thanks. Well, you never know what they say. Never fight on an empty stomach. Rice balls are useful items that you can use to recover raw energy and HP. Press the 1 button to use the rice ball you have selected in your Cosmolink. Rice balls will not hit your Spectrobes. Now tell me about save spots. Battling the Crawl is dangerous work. If I were you, I'd make sure to use a save point before heading off to battle. A save point? Yeah, they're really easy to find. Just look for a blue column of energy coming out of the ground. There's one behind me in case you hadn't noticed. It'll let you save your progress. Plus, your HP will restore just by touching it. A few hit points can you already find them. Wow, thanks for the tip. We'll keep our eyes open. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna change characters here. Inception Hill. Who up incepting the hill right now? This is a great bit. I'm doing this the whole time. Yeah, this is just camera controls. This is really funny. You can lock onto enemies by pressing up on the D-pad. I didn't know this for a long time. This would just happen sometimes. I'd be like, that's weird. I wonder why this game does that. And then I actually read the tutorial for once, and I was like, oh.
Okay, let's go. Go. Over there.
I typically don't use it. I don't. The Minergy Orbs. Orbs that appear after you defeat crawler called Minergy Orbs. Grab them to restore your Spectrobe's HP gauge. Just a little cool thing. Help. Oh god, now nothing's working. This is fine. I'll just move by attacking. This is fine. This is fine. How many of these guys are there? I'm gonna be honest. I think all the crawl have names. I have not put in the work to learn them. Like, who cares if this guy's called a Grebo or something? They're all like that too. They're all weird little like Glimbops and Schnuberts and... Fuck! I skipped a cutscene. That was just muscle memory. Sorry, we missed a cutscene. I think it was just Rollin being like, easy work, and then Gina's like, don't get cocky, Rollin.
Your whole village, it's... Crawl. I'm so sorry, Radis.
Alright, it is Radis. Thank Christ someone said it.
Way they're getting away with this. The most important thing is that my people were spared. Although, after an ordeal such as this, you two could actually help lift their spirits. To meet the young heroes who defeated the Crawl, it would be truly inspiring for them.
Absolutely. We're more than happy to do whatever we can.
Splendid. Go about freely. Explore. Introduce yourselves. When you're done, come to my home at the end of this road.
Wonderful. We'll see you later then.
I love Witera. Let's take a look around the village. Fuck. Gina's ended up as a frat boy. Good idea. We should see how everyone's doing. After we take a quick look around. Fuck. I don't... You know what? Fuck it. Everyone gets a girl voice. After we take a quick look around, we can check back in with Radis. Yay, map display. All the little blue dots are peoples. This place is known as Haven Village. The name supposedly comes from its design, which was made to protect something. That something appears to be that Cosmolink you have there. Cool. Neato. This place is really cool. That building looks like it should be important. It does nothing. Regardless. I love kind of the aesthetic of this place. It's like vaguely Aztec. Radis' house. Could it be... It's right behind me, isn't it? Are you two looking for Chief Radis? Well, you came to the right place. Just head up those stairs and go right in. It's right behind me, isn't it? Alright. I want to go to Excavation... Is Excavation Hill? I don't know. Excavation Field. I wish there was, like, hidden treasures in this game. Because there's so many little spots you can just kind of get into. This person's door is closed. But... Sorry. I just like to look around this game sometimes. This is Radis' house, but... See, like, there could just be like a little thing over here. A little doodad for me to pick up. But there's not, because this game hates me. So let's talk to Radis. I feel like I should have talked to more people. Oh well. He said go talk to people, and I talked to like 2 people, and one of them was just about where his house is. Fossils? What is this, Fossil Fighter? Fun fact, there's a huge overlap in the Fossil Fighter and Spectrobes communities. And also the Spectrobes community has a grand total of like 12 members. So, yeah. Oh, there you are. Have you taken a good look around the village? Yeah, and all I can say is these crawls are gonna pay big time. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you need more Spectrobes if you ever hope to make any progress against Crawl. Good point. We only have one child and 2 adult Spectrobes. Not exactly what you call an arsenal. Indeed. Always remember, my young Spectrobe Master, proper preparation is half the battle. Now, certain locations on our planet are rich in Spectrobe fossils. Are there any promising sites nearby? Indeed there are. There have been reports of fossils being found at the excavation site at the back of our village. Thanks, Release. Alright, Roland, let's head over to that excavation site. You got it, Ikaze! We already saw this. Look at that map. Love him. Good map. I love topographical maps. You can see the bumps. Urgh. Anyway. This is also... Any excavation site, eh? Just head down that narrow pathway you see there behind you to the left. Thank you, sir. Can I talk to you? Spectrobes fossils. Yeah, I see them trying to excavate. Nice. There are actually some points in this game where you split up. I wonder how that works. Because it's usually... There's coming up a part where Gina leaves the party. I don't know how it's gonna work, but anyway, this must be the excavation site. But he said we could find spectro fossils around here. What are we waiting for? It's time for Komainu to earn his keep. I mean, those mineral heats don't come cheap. Hey, this is not nice, Roland. How about we save some money by not feeding you? This is the purpose of child spectrobes. We get them to they big ring. If there's buried object within its search radius, it will appear. Be sure to grab before it disappears, though. Each time a child spectre finds buried items, it will gain EXP and can level up. The higher its level, the easier it will be to spot buried minerals. You can find all sorts of things. Buried in the ground, like items, minerals, and fossils. So be sure to search all over. You can feed minerals to your spectrobes in the incubator to make them grow and become stronger. Each mineral has a different effect. Some raise EXP, while others will let you evolve a spectrobe. Mainly, it's experience, and it is a multiplier of 64 by what you. That's not right. Am I stupid? It's a multiplier of 16 by what you find it. So blue minerals, when you find them, they give you 1 experience. So in the incubator, they give you 16. I have no idea why I thought it was 64 for a second. That's crazy. We do want to collect a shit ton of these, though, because they are very important for later. I think this place is already set, though. Hey, check this out. What's up with this, right? Hey, that symbol there kind of looks similar in aesthetic, not really design, but as Komainu's little fire symbol down there. That's because this is a gate. So there's obviously properties. Sorry, hold on. There are properties, and there's 5 of them. Our Mayorex has the right property here, but he's not a search spectrum, so we can't do anything about it. There's 5 of them here. It's really hard to see those, but I'll just quickly go over. Going counterclockwise, the same way the arrows are pointing, starting from the top. It's fire, which is what Komainu is. You can see it there, it's all lit up. Fire is strong on grass, which makes a lot of sense. You can see Spike in here is grass. Grass is strong on earth, also makes sense. Earth is strong against sky, and sky is used a little loosely in this game. It's kind of a mix of wind and lightning, kind of focusing more on light. It's more of a storm element, and then sky is good against water. Water's good on fire. There are going to be heavy type like planets after this are gonna have like heavy I don't know what the right word is, but like leanings towards certain elements, properties. So we are going to be kind of forming our team based around that. And this game is really good at kind of giving you spectrobes ahead of time. that will be helpful for the upcoming upcoming planet. It's also, if you don't pick them up yourself, your Spectrum will go to pick it up, which I think is cute. But you can also get them to not go pick it up by doing the... Well, now I look stupid. But I think if you uncover a black mineral, the black mineral is the only mineral in this game that you don't, like, keep. It just summons a battle. I think it's a pretty neat feature, but it gives you 10 experience. This is a fossil, by the way. We're going to be experiencing that a lot. This looks like some plain old rock. Oh, sorry. Hey, this looks like some plain old rock. It may look that way, but there's more of it than meets the eye. Transformers? Transgender? What? I'm picking up an unusual signal from inside. What? Really? Let's head back to Reese's house and ask him about it. Rock block. Black minerals, they just summon a fight. I avoid them pretty much entirely. Oh, yellow mineral. There was also green mineral we picked up earlier, but I didn't. Whenever the screen darkens, that means there's a fight coming. I'm just gonna automatically not do any. I've been not Pavlov, but I understand once the screen goes dark, you just stop moving because you're not. You're not getting anywhere. Get me out of here. All right. Generally, you know what? I want to set up some goals for this playthrough. Our first goal is to get every single Spectrobe. Sorry. I should say our first goal is to, like, complete the game. And then, after that, I want to get every Spectrobe. I want to get every weapon. I want to complete the post-game. There's a post-game. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself going that way. There's someone we have to talk to over there. But first we gotta go back to Radis. Honestly, I think just for this playthrough, completing the game, completing the post-game, getting all the Spectrobes, and getting all the weapons is kind of... That's a good list. Well done, it seems you have found a fossil block. A fossil block? What in the world is that? As time goes by, Spectrobe fossils buried in the ground become encased in stone. In the Kaio system, these stone masses containing fossils are called fossil blocks. You must remove the surrounding stone to free the fossil within. Then you must awaken the fossilized Spectrobe from its long slumber. But excavating a fossil from stone requires special technology beyond that we have in our village. Special technology? I bet I could build a machine to excavate fossils with. Careful now, Gina. Don't go biting off more than you can chew. Hey, cut me some slack, will you? Besides, I've built plenty of machines before, haven't I? Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll leave you to your mad scientist tinkering and meet you at the ship later. Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to see what the look on your face when you see what I'm going to create. Well, mystery pod. Yeah, this is the Rollin section. Do we not talk to Kotetsu yet? That doesn't feel right. Okay, time to head back to the ship. Wait a sec. Which way's which? I was not used to this village yet. Let's see, that road in front of the big antenna-like photon drive leads the exit for Inception Hill. And if I climb the slope on the right of the hill, I should find our ship's landing site. We better hurry, Komainu. Gina will chew me out if I keep her waiting too long. That's also just habit. I don't know I mean, I guess, getting familiar with the landscape. But I guess that is good enough reason to make me do this. I think there's also a fight right here. Also gives you an excuse to look at these little critters. I don't like the noises they make. They make little scuttling noises. I don't think Spike can hit that guy once. I went back to my other nunchuck. I don't know how to roll on command. I guess it's just flicking the Wii remote, or not Wii remote, nunchuck. Whatever. I'm gonna do a little bit of searching around here. Actually, I don't think I should, because I think what can appear here is affected right now by tutorial stuff. Like, I can't find any fossil blocks, which leads me to believe that what can be found right now is kind of set. And I don't want that. Except for all these blue minerals. I do want these blue minerals. I didn't point it out. There's a sky barrier down there. Did I explain what the barriers are for? They guard weapons. And specifically, all of the weapons in this game are based off of the Spectrobes. And so every elemental gate will have a weapon of a Spectrobe from that element within it. The lab... It's about time, Roland. The lab system's now complete. Great. I hope it works. What a great comment. And here it is, the lab system. Used to excavate fossils, awaken Spectrobes, you name it. All in one, huh? Nice. Hurry up and show me how it works. Time for the worst tutorial in the entire game. Let's go over how to excavate. First, select the fossil block to excavate. Now, select excavate/awaken. It's tutorial. When you select the fossil block, selection excavate will be available. Excavation is rather simple. We have 6 tools here. We will not use... Oh, sorry, I guess we will use most of these tools. Generally, how it goes... you know what, I'll get through a little more of the tutorial first. It's time to excavate. For this part of the game, you'll be pointing the Wii remote at the screen. Now, start by going over the screen layout. There's quite a lot to look at here. The gauge at the top of the screen is the fossil's health gauge. If it runs out, the excavation ends in failure. It's also important to note that HP, you get a rank after you have finished excavating, and that determines the level of the Spectrobe, and it's I think a percentage of your level. So if you do this properly, you will get an S rank, or is it an A rank? I think it's an A rank. You'll get an A rank. It might be S rank. Surely it's A rank. Sorry. And that will be 100% of your level. So it'll just be what your level is. And I think below that, if you get a B rank, it's 80% and then 60%. So it gets lower and lower. But time elapsed is shown in the upper right, and the percentage of the fossil you have excavated is shown below that. You need to successfully excavate 100% of the fossil. The time limit is also important in the rank. If you take too long, I don't know the specifics. I also don't know if it varies from fossil to fossil. I find that the minute mark is usually like, if you're under a minute, you're probably safe. So ideally for every fossil, you're getting it under a minute and with 100% health. I think you can do a little bit of damage without losing your A rank, but it degrades extremely quickly. After excavating a fossil, you are given a rating depending on how fast you excavate it. Cool. So they just explained exactly what I did. Okay. The icons at the bottom of the screen are tools. Let's go over each of them. Use the control stick to rotate the fossil. Use the Z button to zoom in and the C button to zoom out. This controls very oddly. It is... I don't think... It's not, like, weird, but it's just, like, I don't know, something that is uncommon. A good way to start excavation is to scan the fossil block using the scanner. This will help you know the position of the fossil inside. Point at the fossil block and hold the A button to scan it. I think it's important to note that fossils will always be the same within the block, to the point where, like, if you are well versed enough, you don't need the scanner at all. I will never do that because that's insanity. But they will always be the same position within the block, and you will always be given the block in the same orientation. So every time, you can kind of see here that, well, sorry, I shouldn't say that because the fossil's kind of hard to see what's going on here, but it will always be kind of, you will always be kind of facing the, like, if we're using cardinal directions, we would be to the northwest. This is stupid. I'm just going to show you. Go and scan the block for more than 3 seconds. So this is the front of the fossil, right? We'll always start facing, like, to the front and left of it. Excavation bombs. That's right, bombs. Select a tool, point the icon to the remote and press the A button. You can also select tools with the D-pad, which is much easier and, like, time efficient. But I'm going to tell you right now, we rarely use bombs. We use bombs when it's a really easy fossil, and I'm trying to save time. Bombs blast away rock surrounding them, and the amount of time you can use them are limited. To place a bomb, simply point with the Wii remote and press the A button. Go ahead and set a bomb. Let's see if we want to get, like, probably there. Bomb set. Be sure when placing a bomb that it won't hurt the fossil when it explodes. The laser. We don't use the laser. I hate the laser. Fuck the laser. I use the laser sometimes. The laser will cut straight through the area you're pointing at. Move it slowly across the area to cut off a large chunk of rock. The laser's only good for extremely simplistic fossils that are, like, small. Otherwise, there's really no point in using it. I have to use point the remote at the fossil and hold down the A button. Be sure that the laser to use the laser only when the fossil's health gauge is at 50% or higher. You can use the laser until the gauge on the laser icon runs out. That's just a rule of thumb. That doesn't actually really matter. I also hate how they don't let you use the scanner again. It is... It is, You generally want to be using the scanner more than just once when you're going through this, but, you know. If you accidentally hit the fossil with the tool, its life gauge will go down. If the gauge runs out, you'll fail in excavating it. I also don't have the best... I'm kind of working with, fuck. There. The key to using lasers is to move it slowly. I don't have a super solid kind of setup here for pointing my Wii remote at the screen, so it's a little iffy, but it should be fine for the most part. Use a scanner beforehand. Yeah, I would have liked to do that, but you didn't let me. The hammer. The hammer is what we use like 99% of the time. To use the hammer, you'll have to swing the remote as if it were a real hammer. Point the remote at the area you wish to hit and press the A button to lock onto it. Then swing the remote vertically to hit it with the hammer. Its power depends on the speed of your swing. Give it a swing. Okay. Stop saying swing, dude. And see if you can remove over 90% of the rock in the fossil. Like, usually how this goes is you use the scanner and then you put the hammer somewhere and you get like 90% of the fossil. And then you kind of clean up with the drill and blower. I would be fascinated to know if you could complete a fossil. It's also interesting that you can lock in, but then move the fossil kind of around that. Which is something I often do. Why are we not... Okay. I need to figure this out for the next episode. But... What? Why are we not locking on? Hold on. Alright, I got it working. Ooh. Dude! Okay, hold on. I think I'm really... Okay. It doesn't help that I've got, like, my microphone in the way here. This is not a good showing of my Spectrobes mastery. However, I will redeem myself. Hopefully. Or you can just watch this episode and never watch again, and you'll just be like, oh, that guy was a fucking moron. Talked all this shit about how much he loves Spectrobes. He's kind of dog shit at it. Why are you like this? Do I need to be closer? Do I need to be further? Do I need new batteries in my Wii remote? Probably. Do I have batteries right now? I don't know. Actually, I need to look if I have batteries. I didn't even test to see if this works now. Not a great sign. I don't remember which nunchuck I was using. It seems to be... Okay, whatever. The drill. Because it seems to be, it's registering that I'm pressing the A button, but it's not doing anything. But whatever. Yeah, the drill is more specific. I need to move this so I can actually... Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get a different Wii remote. This one seems to be working slightly better. So the drill is, you know, once you've annihilated basically everything with the hammer, you don't want to be using the drill this early, but hey, for the tutorial. Anyway, this is Torga. It's hard to say I love Torga because, well, sorry, I do love Torga, but it's also like only in like the middle of the pack for me in terms of Spectrobes. I just love all the Spectrobes. I think I certainly do enjoy Torga as a early game Spectrobe. And so we'll just finish up with the blower. I don't know if it's possible. I feel like in theory it is possible to finish a fossil without using the blower. I've never done it. Anyway, what? 4 minutes. Sorry. Oh, C. Awesome. Look at a rating. The higher the rating, the higher Spectrobes level will be. This concludes the excavation tutorial. Awesome. Yeah. So the fact that it was 7,000 in C means that it does only go to A, not S. Because 9,000 is the highest, right? Anyway. Alright, the fossil should be nice and clean now. Now all I have to do is waken the Spectrobe sleeping within. One Spectrobe wake-up call. Come right up. Okay, let me do this. This is really interesting how they adapted this. Because in the DS games, you had to use the microphone to, like, I think, hit a certain level. And the level that I don't know if it was noise or pitch level. And depending on how you did it, it would change the color of the Spectrobe. There would be 3 color variants. I really wish they had kept the color variants in this game. Because I would love having alternate colors. But alas, we do not get that. So here's a little guy. Here's a little Torga. We're gonna awaken him. I wish I could exchange him. I love exchanging my children for material goods. Each Spectrobe has a melody that will awaken from its fossilized state. First, listen to melody and try to remember how it goes. You don't have to. It just shows you. Swing the Wii remote vertically on blue notes, and the nunchuck on pink notes. Swing the correct order to awaken the Spectrobe. After you awaken a Spectrobe, you'll have a new child Spectrobe. You can then name it whatever you'd like. Try to awaken it. Try to awaken it as many times as you like. You can press the B button to quit. Yeah, there's no like failure here. I give it a shot, which is good because it's a little quirky. Because the nunchuck requires you to solidly stop and then go again. The Wii remote, you can kind of just keep swinging and it'll just keep going. So here's our Torga. He's a little car dude. I love him. What am I going to name him? I'm going to name you... I'm going to name you Peter. We got any, like... We got any little faces anywhere? I want to give him a little face in his name. Leave a comment down below if you see any faces. This is crazy. Yeah. So, let's throw Peter on the team. Bouncy. Or is it a bundle of energy? Yeah, I must really be happy to be waiting for the Spectrobes awakened here are automatically sent to an incubator room. From there, you can check if Spectrobe status is pretty neat, huh? Sometimes I just give up. Like, I shouldn't even say sometimes. Often, I just give up. I just keep going. Open the lab system and choose Spectrobes to view the incubator rooms. Yay! We can now put Peter trademark in our team. There's no reason that they should have put this in here. It should just be all Spectrobes all the time. This is the same as in Pokemon, how when you use the PC, you can just do deposit or just do withdraw, and it's like, why would I ever do that? It's so much more freeing to just pick organize, because I can just do whatever I want. Anyway, only child Spectrobes have the ability to search for items buried in the ground. So yeah, only the babies we can put on our search team. Once we've evolved them, they cannot search anymore. The 6 house below belongs to the incubator room. Yeah, we're not going to be pointing at the screen. We're going to be using the D-pad. Because it's just, like, easier. So we'll put Peter in the team. You can now switch freely between Spectrobes in your search team. Awesome. Let's rename you. Press the A button to flip the status cards. We already did this. I'm pressing the wrong... I'm not pressing the wrong button. I am pressing the wrong button. I thought C button was the one button. That... What should I name you? I have an idea, but I'd want to save it for later. Well, I have 2 ideas. We're gonna call you... Okay, so we've got Mr. Guy and Peter. That space feels hefty. I didn't know this game had censorship. I've never seen this before. Okay. We know what I have to try next, right? I mean, come on. I'm pausing this. I don't want this in the YouTube video, actually. It's not accept that either. You've got like, is there like a weird G in here we can use or something? What a shame. Alright, I guess we're just sticking with Mr. Guy. I can't believe I've never tried to name something like Mr. Gay or something before. That's crazy. That's free. Alright, Mr. Guy. And Peter. Let's name you you're gonna be Stink. You're gonna be you're gonna be Stank. We got Stink and Stank. Best friends for life. Alright. Whoops. Wow, it's 3 a.m. That's tough. Other than Z-pad, use the left right control pad to select Spectrobe is the exact same as the Battle Spectrobes. I don't need a second tutorial for this. Yep. Awesome. Another new machine, let's go! And this one's the data machine, sorry. What does it do? It's like an encyclopedia on all the stuff you've come across. I love encyclopedias. Use it to learn more about Spectrobes, items, places, you name it. Okay, so it's excavate, awaken, and set a lineup. Now that we have that down, let's go collect tons of fossils. Not so fast, Hyper Boy. Awakening a fossil only gives you a child form Spectrobe. Child forms have their uses, but we're gonna need more adult forms to help us in battle. You have a point there, Gina. Only 2 Spectrobes won't cut it in a tough battle. Fun fact, it's really, I think, cool that you have two Spectrobes, because in the 2DS games you fight with 2 Spectrobes at once. I don't know the exact specifics. You might have a reserve team of 2. In fact, I think that is right. I think you have the 2 you fight with and then a reserve team of 2 that you can swap out with. But it's also possible you just have the 2. Anyway, it's cool that I think it's cool that they included that. Only 2 Spectrobes won't cut it in a tough battle. That's why we need to evolve child forms into adult forms. The only problem is, the Spectrobes here in the Kai system are slightly different from ours back in Non-Hero. Do you think the method for evolving them is different? Precisely. Let's go talk to Radis. Maybe he knows something that could help us. Good idea. Next stop, Radis' house. I was going to pester this old man. Hey, old man, I've got more questions about Spectrobes. Well, now I see you awakened the Spectrobe from its slumber. Well done, my young Spectrobe masters. In order to help Spectrobes grow, you'll need to feed them minerals. Minerals come in various colors, and their effectiveness varies greatly by type. There are also special minerals that raise attack or defense power. I recommend you try finding some. Got it. What about evolving Spectrobes, Radis? Do you know anything about that? Evolution. I know that Spectrobes have 3 forms: child, adult, and evolved. This always confused me as a child. I think they shouldn't have made it child, adult, and then evolved. They should have made it like child, baby, child. No, then you're using children to fight. I don't know. Child forms cannot battle, but they can find buried objects like minerals and other Spectrobe fossils. They evolve into adult forms. An adult Spectrobe is strong and can battle crawl. And their final form, the most powerful form, is evolved. Amazing creatures, really. Well, I'm afraid the method of evolving them is only known to Spectrobe masters. Perhaps you can find a clue inside the former Spectrobe master's cave. Cave? What cave? It was home to the Spectrobe master who lived here on Witara some 30 years ago. I have no doubt he knew how to evolve the Spectrobes here on this planet. Look for some clues there. Spectrobe master's cave, huh? Let's go check it out, Roland. Right behind you, Gina. Very well then. Exit through the main gate and follow the road. This is the version of Spectrobes where Roland's on HRT. Cross sunny grassland until you reach the Valley of Mist. There you will find a cave entrance on the face of a cliff. Alright. We have a pit stop to make. And it's... I should go... No, pit stop comes first. No! Pit stop does not come first, and I'll explain why in a moment. Our pit stop would have been the excavation site. We have something to deal with first. We're gonna go this way. This is a bunch of furnaces. This guy's important. I'm the blacksmith's apprentice. Weapons for battling Crawl. You'll have to talk to Master Kotetsu about that. Our blacksmith shop has been making weapons for special masters for generations. You should tell Master Kotetsu what you need the next time you see him. These are furnaces. I like the design of these. They're just cool. They're not important at all. I just think they're neat. Here's Kotetsu, who we're going to be talking to a lot. I don't know why they included this little bit, but whatever. Still cool. Why am I still Rollin? Why didn't it put me back to Gina? Anvils and aardvarks. If it isn't the Spectrobes masters everyone's talking about. It's a relief to know we finally have someone to wield the Cosmolink. It's been ages since we've had a Spectrobe master around here. I'm really fired up to work now. Hammers and hedgehogs. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kotetsu, blacksmith extraordinaire. If it's made of metal, there's nothing I can't make, but crafting weapons is where I really shine. If you ever need me to make one of my special super duper weapons, just say the word. He only makes Cosmo weapons. He doesn't make the special weapons. But still, he's kind of our guide. This is a fun little secret bit here. I don't know if the guy's up here yet. Oh, he is. This is the gate, by the way, right there. Over there is... Sorry, that's just a log. I couldn't see it because the microphone was kind of in my way. This person might not... Yeah. He gives you, data discs later, which I don't have access to yet. I think we get access to them when we get to the Spectro Master's Cave. But there's 30 data discs in this game. That's also going to be, on our list of things to do is get all 30 data discs. Those are, like, notes from the previous Spectro Master. Okay, funny story. When I was, like, 7 and playing this game, you don't really want to leave the village, do you? It's crawling with Crawl out there. Shut up. Anyway, I didn't like, this part tripped me up. He was like, can't go through the gate. And I was like, fuck, I guess I can't go through the gate. And then I just kept running around in, like, the beginning area. And then eventually Jared, my brother, was like, you just talk to this other guy and then talk to him again. And I was like, oh. Smart. Okay. You know what's funny? This means I didn't even talk to the guy. This means I just didn't... I couldn't figure this out as a child. How to move in the game, move forward in the game. I might have just been stupid. I'm trying to... Hi. That's interesting. The stuffed belly. This is a little side area. This is one of my least visited areas because I didn't even really know about it until somewhat recently. I say somewhat recently. I've been playing this game for 15 years or something. Property barriers. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Gilwyn. This guy's a name? They have weapons behind them. Yeah. Leaving? How about you leave me a tip? That's fascinating that you get, like, you get refills on rice balls if you run out here. I didn't know that. I don't think I'll ever need it, because I'm pretty sparing with rice balls. But that is, you know, it's fascinating that I have spent hundreds of hours playing this game, and I still learn new little things.
took out that bridge.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
Better go slow. Hey, Rollins, what's the matter with you? What did I just say?
You think these puny crawls. Okay. Come on. Let's auto-targeting. Target better. So, is that guy coming after us? No, he just kind of hangs out over there until we're done over here. So, that's cool with him. Really chill of him to, like, leave his homies to die while we... like, he's trying to walk over here. What's going on with you, man? Oh, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay. This kind of sucks. Sorry, I gotta go serious mode for this. I'm swinging the other way. I was swinging the other way. If I could aim. That was not worth the time I spent. Okay. Not... Okay. You might be able to tell. I don't... The controls are not perfect in this game. Motion controls... iffy at the best of times. I will say, I don't know if you noticed, you the viewer, I'm looking at you. I'm in your head. I'm in your brain. I'm in your space. Turn around. When my Spectre was knocked back, it hit me and I also lost health. Which I think is a cool feature. I mean, obviously it's like not helpful to me. But it is, I don't know, cool to have consistency. Oh, that's gonna be a black crystal, isn't it? Yep. Whatever. I'd never let my Spectrobe eat it because they like have a reaction like it tastes really bad and it makes me sad when they do that. So I just don't. If I don't have time to like ensure that to tell them to come back, I just take it myself. Alright, ooh, a double rice ball. Oh, sorry, mega rice. That's also a black crystal. It's purple sparkles instead of white sparkles. That's why I can tell. This should be a spiken fossil, or a spiko fossils, rather, is what the first stage is called. I think so. I think that's one of those like set spawn locations. There's a couple of them. And here's, I'll give you a demonstration here. You gotta run to the side. You don't actually. I just like to do it because, you know, it explodes. Shit explodes. So I like to get to cover. But yeah, that's, and then you go in. This one's a lot roomier than most of them are. They're not usually this big. And up here, this is Zazenaro's weapon, which is a sword. We can't get it yet. This is a feature that is unlocked later in the game. I wish it was easier to get a look at it. You kind of get a decent look at it whenever you like pick them up or whatever. But they're little illustrations of the Spectrobe. I just think it's really neat. I doubt I would be able to find them anywhere online because, ooh, that might be what I'm looking for actually. This might also be one of the set spawns. Actually, I don't think it's a set spawn, but I think it's increased likelihood of what I'm looking for. I was the wrong way. Sometimes when you're in Cohen's way, he just stops. And if you don't move out of his way, he just, like, does the search anyway. Yeah, he did the thing. I don't remember how to do that then. That's strange. Because from my recollection, that should work. And yet it doesn't work. So, clearly, I'm either mistaken or I'm doing something wrong. Ow. But yeah, we won't get the ability to access those markers for a good while. Why are so many dark crystals around here? So we are kind of just stuck with our basic Cosmo Sword and stuff for a little while. Is there any fun little objects for me? Take a little sniff around. So,
Good boy.
I didn't mean to do that, but, you know, he deserves a good pet. You got rid of the crawl by the bridge? Wow, thanks a million. I better go tell Kotetsu to blast us right away. He'll fix the bridge in no time. What am I saying? I can't leave the gate unattended. In that case, we'll go tell him. Really? Thanks a bunch. Kotetsu should be the best. Just look for row furnaces. You couldn't possibly miss it. I think it's really interesting that he says that, because I don't imagine that a child would be like, oh yeah, that's a furnace. Maybe I'm wrong. Very possible that I'm wrong. I don't think a child's like, oh, yeah, the furnaces, of course. Is there like smoke coming out of them? Anyway, what's up, Kotetsu? Oh, my friends, good to see you again. I already forgotten the voice. That's gonna happen a lot. Kotetsu, the crawler gone. Do you think you could fix the Dawn Bridge now? Bellows and buzzards, excellent work, my friends. You leave the bridge to me. There's just one thing. I have a favor to ask you while I make the repairs. My apprentice, Gumark, went to the excavation site behind the village, but hasn't returned. Something tells me he's in trouble. After all, he's never disappeared like this before. Would you go find him? You can count on us. Let's go find him, Gina. Roger that. So, we're going to go excavate some fossils first. I believe, if I'm not much mistaken, that this has eliminated the pit stop entirely. That isn't even a pit stop because we still have to go to the excavation site. Regardless. This one should be the one I'm looking for. Let's hope it is what I think it is. Nope, it's a Spyco. Pit stop is back on. Back up. Okay, it appears when it isn't registering me pressing A, I have to like move my thing off this. I have to move it off the screen and bring it back. Like that. Because it's also like misaligned. Like it doesn't point where I'm pointing it. It points like to the left of that. There's an A rank, level 6. Let's go. Let's see if the other one's Spyco. It'll tell me. Yep. Both Spyco fossils. So honestly, I'm just gonna discard this one. And we'll awaken this guy. That saves us a lot of time. That it tells us if it's something we already have. I think you're gonna be Jess. Whoops. I like you. You're staying with us. Jess is our darling dear Spyco, who will now be used exclusively. We don't give a shit about Mr. Guy or Peter anymore. It's only about Jess. I reserve the right to change Jess later. The title of Jess can be passed on. Now I just need a Celeste. Okay. Okay.
Hey, little one.
Jess, if you're watching, this is me to you in real life. I can't pet it again. This is awkward. Please.
Go. Come back.
Jess is me to you in real life. Anyway. So now that our pit stop is back on, we have... Let's try and find something while we're here. Yay, I leveled up. I'm level 7. What's up, Gormak, or whatever your name was? Gumark? They're looking for some materials from those crawls surrounding me. He's worried about you. You're right, I better get back. He blows his top. I'm always blowing when I'm getting top. We have fun here. Gumark. Oh no! I had stuff to do there. You rat bastard! I won't forgive you. Oh, you found Gumark. That fool had me worried sick. Sorry for all the trouble. Now I'm about to the bridge. I'm afraid of some bad news. The repairs are going to take a bit longer. Okay, I guess I'll just keep waiting. I guess I'll just keep waiting. It's fine, whatever. If it makes you feel any better, you can have this. It might come in handy. Expansion cube. Who up expanding they cube right now? And a blue mineral. Only one. Only one. It's an expansion cube for powering up your incubator. Retaira's former Spectrobe master gave it to me back when I was still an apprentice. You can use it on that incubator thingamajig you have back in your ship. It creates this virtual world that you can go in so you can interact with all your Spectrobes. Neat, huh? Do you know I can enter the incubator too? Wow, that sounds pretty far out. Far out, dude. Thanks, Kotetsu. This will really come in handy. But tell me, why did the Spectrobe master give it to you to begin with? My friends, don't underestimate old Kotetsu. I was the former Spectrobe master's #1 sidekick. I bet he figured that another Spectrobe master would come along who could use it. #1 sidekick? I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. Ah ha ha ha! You prick! Someone doesn't sound mean when it comes out of your mouth. Sorry, Kotetsu. All the people skills even still need some work. Thanks again. I give it to power to you. I really got myself at that one. Don't mention it. If everything goes well, go ahead and try to use that mineral I gave you. Feeding Spectrobes minerals, what the incubator's made for, after all. Thanks, Kotetsu. No need to thank me, my friend. You bet. Alright, we're going to the excavation site. I thought these rat bastards would let me do my thing, but no. The woke left. I can't start die with the woke left. I have to keep in mind that, like, it is possible for people to just, like, watch this video. This is not like my previous videos where it's going to be unlisted.
Go.
This...
Go.
I might only be able to do this when I have a water spectrobe. This sucks.
Go. Go. Go.
There's green mineral. That might be what I'm looking for. And if it's not, we fucking riot.
Go.
We do still need green minerals. Or blue minerals. For later. So I want to just get those while I can. This is...
Go.
I assume this is a guaranteed Torga spot. Torga's actually relatively rare in this game. You don't find a lot of them.
Go.
Yeah, your Spectre will do a little dance when they find 3 or more.
Hey, little one.
They find 3 or more things. I think it's cute.
Go. Go.
That's...
Come back. Go. Go. Come back.
Alright. I should keep giving her commands until she was confused.
Come back. Come back. Go.
Stop, Jess! Thank you. It'll also just, like, disappear in the other one I did. Jess, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
Okay, let's go. Now, go.
In the most respectful way possible. How dare you?
Over there. Now, go. Go. Over there. Attack. Now, go. Go. Over there. Attack. Now, go. Go. Over there. Attack. Now, go.
I can't stay mad at you.
Hey, little one. Go. 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 Go.
I'm telling you right now, we're not leaving until I get the thing that I'm looking for. Rollin, why did you, like, freeze frame? Why did he do that? I'll keep that Torga fossil for later, honestly. Because it'll probably be good to have that when I'm later in the game and can actually, like... I don't want Tobasu. I honestly constantly forget that Tobasu was found on this planet. Hello? There we are. This is an Earth Spectrobe. Also, by far the most annoying Spectrobe in the game. For some reason, they gave Tobasu really annoying sound effects. And for that reason and that reason alone, we will never use Tobasu. I do plan on doing a mono run of every property. In that run, I'll use Tobasu. It'll become a fast combo attack fighter if you evolve it. Your name's gonna be like... Your name's just gonna be Feet, all capitals. That's all you get. Peter, go hang out with Feet. I don't like either of you. If he didn't make like a clop noise every time it took a step, sure, fine. But we are not blessed to live in such a world. Is it really already 3:30? Shit, I should not have started this at 2 a.m. That was not my greatest idea. I think I'm just gonna find what I'm looking for and then go to bed. Which will be the end of this episode. Part of me wanted to complete this planet tonight, or complete this planet in the first episode. That's not happening.
Go.
Because we are like not even halfway through this planet, I don't think.
Go.
So the odds of me sticking around until 5 a.m.
Go.
10 a.m.
Go.
Santa's coming to town.
Go.
That's a good sign. I'm not even getting the rest of this stuff. I'm just getting the mystery pod and leaving. Honestly, I'm considering off-screen grinding this, should it take, like, any amount of time longer than it already is. Because you've already seen what I'm doing. I'm just going to the excavation site, getting that fossil, returning. There's Zay, Zaza, Zay's an arrow, Zaza. This is a contentious Spectrobe. You wouldn't think it, given that there's only like 12 people in the community, that there'd be contentious Spectrobes, but there was a decision made at some point in the making of this game that they would bring back returning Spectrobes. However, some of them would be given different evolutions. That was weird. Anyway, Zaza's one of them. I personally will always be biased towards Zaze and Arrow, but that is not the common opinion held by the community. but we'll awaken it. This little creature. I'm naming you after my cat, who's named Maple. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grind fossils. I'm just going to collect a bunch. I'm gonna pause recording, collect a bunch, and then come back and go through them. And if I don't get what I'm looking for at that point, I might call it an episode. But I'll be right back. I tried to get it facing the same way, but it took too long and I got bored. So one thing, as we get getting close to wrapping up this first episode, one thing I'd like to mention is I got 6 fossils and I just kept getting repeats. So we're just gonna get rid of one of each and go through these 3. One thing that I would like to note is the kind of the property system in this game and the returning Spectrobes. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This is what we want. In the previous 2 Spectrobes games, there were only 3 properties instead of 5. And it was forms of light instead of, like, elements. It was Corona, Aurora, and I actually don't remember the third one. But it, they kind of directly relate to fire, water, and grass. And in this game, which has a decent number of returning Spectrobes, fire, water, and grass are the 3 properties that have the most Spectrobes. And you think, well, that's obvious, because they have, you know, they have many to choose from to bring back, and also the new ones. But the thing is, they brought back some Spectrobes and changed them from their fire, water, grass to either earth or sky. And it's like, so in that case, why do we only have 4 sky Spectrobes? They brought back Albasaur, who I don't even know what he was in Spectrobes 1 and 2. I got 3 Xeni fossils? That's really good. That's awesome, actually. Yes, this is Xeni. This is my favorite Spectrobe of all time. Cool. That's what I meant with the Wii Remote can be iffy. You swing it too hard and it's like, that's 2 swings. And it's like, that was not 2 swings, but... Oh. I love Xeni. You know what? I can't fit Celeste there, can I? It's close. Cell it is. Alright, we've got Jess and Cell. That's all we need. I'm gonna leave both of these because honestly, I'm gonna want more Xenies later. Sorry, Mr. Guy. I think Maple's gonna be the one we evolve. I still only have 1 room? That's bogus, dude. Oh, I'm supposed to, like, go in the incubator, aren't I? No, I'm not. Because the expansion cube. Okay, I'll do that first, and then I'll go to bed. How can I not do the incubator tonight? Come on. Is it almost 4 a.m.? Yes. Do I have to get up early in the morning? Yes. Do I have, like, a semi-professional, like, thing I have to be at tomorrow for multiple hours? Yes. Do I care? A little bit. But Spectrobes. I have to give Sal a pet. love Zini. What a great it's and like the design is so cool because if you look at it like oh it's a turtle, but it's also a coin purse, right? And then the evolution
Go.
is it turns into like a treasure chest, and the final evolution is a pyramid, and I love that.
Go.
I am listen. There's a reason that my name is Zini Pyra. It's because Zini is like it represents so much of this game to me and is also my favorite one in this game. I love Zini.
Go.
And that's like never even been debated over time. Like it's not like my favorite has changed. It has just always been Zini. It is that childhood attachment to the silly little turtle. What a wonderful little turtle it is, though. Break a leg. Break a leg, Gina. All done. The incubator's all powered up and ready to go now. We have more incubator rooms and room types, too. I can't wait to actually go inside of it. Wow, that was quick. I thought it would take you all day. You still have no idea what I'm capable of, do you? I'm not going to answer that. I'm sorry I haven't tried out that incubator. Oh, whatever. Let's see incubator in action. Oh, what a cool... Wait a second. I didn't get my guys. I put it in the code at the beginning. I didn't get my guys. The reason I just remember that is because that little blue guy and the little red guy, those are the two little guys I'm supposed to get. Blue is Riza. Kind of a staple of this game, and I think he's the one on the cover. No, Riza's on the back. And it's, I think, Rydrake, the evolution. That big brown guy there is Don Giga. I love Don Giga. I'll probably use him on my team later. The purple swordfish. It's a little hard to see, but purple is the body, and that silver is a knife coming out of the head. That's Shakor, I believe is his name, the middle stage of Shakin. And the little red guy is Leo. All very good Spectrobes. Probably all of which we're going to see on our team. Especially Leo. Leo is... there are not many shoo-ins for the team. Leo is a shoo-in. Press the Z button. Yep. I don't think I can leave feet in the party. Better bring these two in. Same image. So yeah, 0.3 mode. We've got 4 things we can do here. We've got minerals. We've got gear, which we'll start seeing on the next planet. Camera, which we have no use for. And then training, which is just once you've set up the gear, then you do training. We also have photos, which I will probably never use. Oh shit, I already have over 60 blue minerals. That's really good. I'm going to give a green mineral to each of you. And press the Z button, the mineral stuff will be fed to the structure closest to you. Alright, now where's Jess? All the way over here. Having a little nap. Oops. If you press Z while running, you'll just drop it behind you. So you can easily drop a line.
Hey, little one.
Whoa! That was sick. Come here.
Hey, little one.
Anyway. Feet, get the fuck out of here. I think they should have had more Earth and Sky Spectrobes. I think they should have had minimum 6 of each property. I think I think there's 7 fire, or is it 7 water? I think it's 7 fire, 6 water, 6 plant, 5 earth, and 4 sky. That's right, it really comes in handy when you... Yeah, and hopefully they'll be done with top pitch by now. Are they just gonna take me over there? I might play for a little longer. Kotetsu, that expansion cube worked great. Thanks again. That's great news. I had some good news for you, dude, but it just slipped my mind. I had some great news too. Forges and ferrets. How could I forget? The bridge repair is complete. Great, now we can go check out that Spectrobes cave. Let's go. Whoa, hold it, my friends. I also have this for you. What's this cube for? That's no ordinary cube. It's a weapon cube. It's a bomb! Sorry, I just saw the fucking... the sound, the audio layout. I apologize for that. It went in the red from that. It's a weapon cube, but it's a new weapon here, Cosmolink. In this case, a lance. Lance. That was the name I used for a while because it was the name of the Pokemon champion in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Lance. And I thought that was cool as shit. So I was Lance for a while. I love weapons. Red flag emoji. Thanks a million, Kotetsu. Stop it, you're embarrassing me anyway. You can take me with good use. You got it, Kotetsu. We have some work to do, but we'll be back. We'll be back. We're gonna kick your ass. Look at how cool the design of it is. It sucks that it's a terrible weapon, because it looks so cool. It's like purple lightning. That's like 100% my shit. I love purple, and I love lightning. And it's terrible. It is like the worst weapon in the game. Maybe not as bad as the glove. They're both terrible. Anyway. Oh, you want to guess what Zenie's weapon is? A lance. Because this world hates me. Alright, I'm going to save here and this is going to be, we're just going to wrap up episode 1. Next episode we'll finish up this planet. We'll do all that good stuff and alright. We'll continue this journey soon. Adios.